Hi, hello, and welcome to Live with Dr. Shilpi. Uh, it's a special occasion. I've come to USA to spend some time with my brother, maybe around 3 to 4 days only. But then, what I've often realized is whenever I'm in India doing live, uh, there are a lot of followers out there in US and other countries who can't catch up to Indian timings. And this live is dedicated to all those viewers and subscribers from USA, UK, and all other countries which are accessible to this timing. And I take this opportunity to welcome all of y'all to my live and a very, very casual chat. And you can speak your heart out, whatever you want. We can discuss, and we will have our moderator for the day, Mr. Ravi Khetan. We will take him into live. By the time Ravi comes and joins.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Ravi.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
I'm absolutely fine and really enjoying the weather. I have
That's
come from 42 degrees in Hyderabad to 13 degrees in, USA with my brother. So it's just a transition of temperature, and I feel really I am on a short holiday.
people.
I'm very
People
happy
have.
about it.
What I'm seeing in the chats, ma'am. People are saying that they are still watching your interview, so they would like to know about how was your interview, and they also want to know where you are staying in USA.
Okay. Right now, I'm at Allentown. It's around 1.5 hour from New Jersey, and I've come to drop my kids here. They every summer they come to my brother's place for a couple of months. They're here for 2 months, and this 2 months I have heavy work in Hyderabad, and I concentrate more on my work, and they concentrate more on their holidays. So it's a win-win situation. My brother has two children, a girl and a boy. So mine are three children. So five children together, they'll have a blast. And last couple of years, they couldn't make it because of COVID and post-COVID and all that. So this year, they are expecting a very good holiday. So currently, I'm at my brother's house, and we've just finished dinner, and you can see my son. I just got him to sleep. They all sleep on time. He's sleeping. Yes.
There,
And
it's the end of the day, and here it's the starting of the day.
yes, for us, yeah, it's starting of the day. And literally the entire night, I'm answering calls and I'm taking online appointments, and I'm very busy, even in the nights.
People are asking, ma'am, do you still take appointments in USA while in your vacation?
Yes, I do take. And this time we've had a lot of appointments, even in the daytime through the app. So I am taking appointments here because this is a place where they are having a lot of difficulties in getting dates for surgeries and pending problems, and fertility specialists are very difficult to get here. So out there are a lot of couples trying to have babies and planning pregnancy and fibroids, endometriosis, whatnot. And there's a long wait list here in US and especially UK also, where they're not getting dates for surgery. Since I specialize in robotics and laparoscopic surgeries, so they are trying to get appointments and with me for surgeries in Hyderabad. So that's why I have still opened my lines for OP appointments. Daytime, I'm taking couple of appointments, and nights, I'm doing the Indian appointments.
So we have got couple of followers who are saying, "Ma'am, we want to welcome you at the Hyderabad airport. Please tell me when you are coming back."
I'm coming back on Sunday.
So
So
it will be a
I'm back
Sunday
on
for all the
Sunday.
followers. You can welcome ma'am back on Hyderabad. And for all those who are asking how to take appointments online, so we have a dedicated app for Dr. K. Shilpi Reddy, and the app name itself is Dr. K. Shilpi Reddy app. You can just go to the App Store and Play Store, search the name, and you can.
Doctor Shilpi. Yeah, Doctor Shilpi.
And ma'am, we have a question from a follower asking what are the options for veggie protein, and this is from the Hyderabad girl.
See, uh, the most important thing is for me, it's food, and I'm a foodie by person, but then I give a lot of options also in terms of food. So I have written two books for pregnant women and also a woman trying to conceive and PCO and all that. So from my end, I say there is so many options of vegan protein. People are not realizing that pulses, legumes, lentils are protein. Mushroom is protein. Milk and milk products are protein. There are other protein like soya. All the soya things are again high protein, whether it is soya chunks or soya, the granules. And you also have options the jackfruit is also high protein. So similarly, when we talk about legumes, lentils, and pulses, there are 70 and above types of legumes, lentils, and pulses. There we have local regions, and local region delicacies are there. People have forgotten that. Okay. And people are still very narrow minded. Only they eat that tur dal and a little bit of masoor dal and all that. But you have dals, legumes, lentils, and pulses. About 70 varieties are there. You should look into all other options. And they have forgotten about sattu. Sattu is a high protein powder, and people are just behind whey proteins and all these pea proteins and everything. I don't believe in that concept. Still, we have our dry fruits, our dry fruit laddus, our sattu and chana laddu, and we have our very old traditional peanuts and our very own traditional sesame seeds. These are again very high in protein. They're just forgetting all these things. They are very, narrow-minded as they do business. Business is all about promoting your brand. So it's all about promoting non-vegetarian foods these days, and they show as vegetarians as bakras, but it is not that. Vegetarians have good amount of protein. Uh, Even the desi ghee, the milk products, and all these have good amount of protein. Buttermilk is there, millets are there, ragi malt is there. Oh, it is an endless, endless, endless journey for vegetarians. And every season we have these fresh beans, motes, matki, and the green peas, and there are so many. The green chana dal that comes. So lot of protein.
We have got,
Even you have protein
we
in
have got
broccoli, asparagus, all these fancy stuff also.
we have got a question from a student, ma'am. So you have a young follower. He says she's saying Shreya. She's saying, "Hi, ma'am. I am a medical student currently preparing for PG, and I have always been interested in OBGYN. What are your suggestions regarding this?"
See, obstetrics and gynec next couple of years, I feel it needs a revolution because we are we kind of need people who think out of the box and give solutions, the right solutions and the right way possible. If you have that outlook, you will definitely have good practice. And I have to tell you something very clearly in India and abroad also. especially in India, when you go to the north, all obstetricians are male. And in Kerala also we have a lot of male obstetricians. And even in Mumbai region, Maharashtra region also, there are so many male obstetricians. And what I feel is, when they become obstetricians and gynecologists, you should not restrict yourself only to laparoscopic surgeries or fertility or gynec work. You should be actively involved in strategizing women and their labor processes also. And pregnancy is all about giving new life. So that is something that I would definitely tell him, if you're interested, not in the tubular practice, in wide range of practice, you can come.
We have another question, ma'am. She's from US and she's asking that after coming to US, I'm having PCOD. How can that be cured?
See,
Her name is
it,
Manasa Reddy.
hi Manasa. PCO is something that really can be managed very well if you have the intention to. PCO is some problem that you know what it is and you know what to do. So there are two, three things there. One is increased insulin resistance. Your body has insulin, but the cells are not able to take the glucose and burn it because the insulin receptor is not putting the glucose from the blood into the cell. So you have to increase the insulin work. So insulin resistance has to be treated. Insulin resistance needs proper medication that will improve the insulin function. Insulin resistance can be naturally dealt by eating high protein diet and complex carbs, like instead of rice, millets, instead of simple carbs, juices and all, you can eat a lot of veggies, vegetables, and one fruit which has got good whole fiber, chew and eat well. In a similar way, insulin can improve its function when you're physically active. You do a lot of exercise, if you're maintaining your sleep pattern very well, you eat your home cooked food, like the cultural food that is there from your ancestors, then definitely sleep management, right food, stress level, if you manage very well, and make sure that you stick to a physically active routine. With the help of medications, you can definitely control PCO. And there is a book in our reception that we've kept, physical book, which will be a ready reckoner. If you can get that from Kim's Cuddles Mother and Child Center, Kondapur, then that book will serve the purpose, and every information is there in that book.
Ma'am, we have a follower, Pooja Narendra. He's saying that, hi ma'am, I am in USA now, near your place only. If you have any chance, please can we meet this weekend?
I am starting Saturday afternoon so that I'll reach Hyderabad Sunday afternoon, and I have some scheduled deliveries, and Monday onwards my OP starts. Last 2 days I have been doing only shopping, and my suitcases are also packed. So currently another next 1.5 day I have. Of course, yes, if we can meet, we'll meet. And currently, I'm just, only one day tomorrow that I have.
Ma'am, we are taking a repetitive question. So he's Raji Emmanuel. He says, hi ma'am, let me know for dry skin face wash and sunscreen is completely getting my face dry. So what is the solution for this?
See, what I feel is we should have a good skincare routine, and it should be as simple as possible. People say so many things, but I I just have one time skincare routine, and I trust in that. And if you have still dry skin, there is one tip that my grandmother used to tell me, that if you're bothered about your dry skin, you should take 2 spoons of ghee. So if you take ghee on a regular basis, your dry skin problem will go. There is some imbalance in the body wherein that dry skin is because of either vitamin D deficiency or some fat soluble vitamin deficiency. Your body is lacking the natural fats in it. So if you replenish the natural fats in your body, that is one mechanism. If you internally are good, then that face glow will definitely be there, and dry skin and chapping will not be there.
Ma'am, many of your followers are saying, ma'am, where you live in USA, we really want to meet you. Please meet us. And they have been repeatedly asking as to when are you leaving. Please, we want to meet you before that.
Uh, uh, I am there in Allentown. I know, but if
We'll
you are
think of
really
something, all of you. We'll think of something. We'll schedule something for all of you. And
definitely.
we have a question asking you that what makes you come to USA and what is the best part about this place that you like?
See, I am a person who revolves and around relationships. Okay, my brother is here and my cousins are here, and this place there is no noise pollution. I live in a very serene place. Everything is there's no noise at all. It's I am talking in the house that that is echoing. Otherwise, there's nobody there, and it is all serene outside. There's no pollution, and we get that fresh air and fresh breath. And of course, I like the temperatures here. That's another very important thing. But uh, as such, US has never attracted me. It is always that I am more loving person of my own country. But then my brother chose to live here for a couple of years. So from last, I think around 10 years or so, I'm very regular here. I at least visit once in a year for 3, 4 days over a weekend and then go back. My children have a better time here because they have that pollution-free air and they have their own environment here and a cozy, homely atmosphere. This is something that I really love about this place. I can't live here for more number of days, but yeah, till
We have
whatever.
a question. We have a question from Anuradha, ma'am. She's saying, please say exercises for every month of the pregnancy.
See, for me, there is only one thing that I tell all my patients, all the pregnant women out there, just listen very carefully. If you do your daily chores, okay, the cleaning, mopping, sweeping, laundry, everything, okay, if you are doing these things, there is no need of any exercise. Believe that. Whatever is done in yoga, whatever is done in Zumba, Pilates, what nonsense, anything, everything is done if you sit down and work, if you squat and do your cleaning, mopping, if you do your cutting, vegetable cuttings, cookings, and dusting and folding your clothes, all these things, if you do your daily chores, you pay the maid, you pay the yoga teacher, you pay the gym also, and you do the same exercise what the maid does. Okay? Maids have normal deliveries, you all have cesarean. Now you should understand the point that if you are really, really into knowing the secret behind health, wellness, and fitness, it's your daily chores. You should understand that if the more daily chores that you do, because you need to do them daily, you cannot escape. When you do them daily, that routine is there for 1.5 hour every day. So imagine what else do you need in the form of exercise? You don't need any exercise. But yes, sometimes meditation, deep breathing helps a lot along with these things.
We have another question from Pooja Narendra. She is asking, amniotic fluid less in 37th week. Is it common?
Yes, it is common. See, there is a myth actually that circulates that your amniotic fluid is less and you need to do a section, which is a real, real problem because amniotic fluid by itself starts reducing in the last few weeks of pregnancy, so that the placenta matures. See, when the placenta matures, there is a lot of calcium deposition that is happening in the placenta, and the placental maturity itself will cut down on the blood supply, will cut down on the amniotic fluid, which is but normal. You should not completely involve into how much amniotic fluid is there, but you should actually try to progress the labor and deliver as soon as possible, because after 37, 38 weeks, amniotic fluid definitely comes down, and the weight of the baby keeps increasing more and more. So you should balance everything, and never, even the last week before I came here, we had two delivery. They actually ran from their places and came. One patient from Tadipatri, it's about more than 500 kilometers from Hyderabad. She was posted for a cesarean, and she just left the hospital. She, along with her husband, came to me asking that whether I can have a normal delivery with you. I told, okay, we'll do a normal delivery. And then immediately in 4 hours, she delivered. You won't believe, she delivered in 4 hours. And they were trying to do a section to her because the water level is less. But what happened is they checked the water level and they did not check her findings. What is the baby's position and where the baby was? I did not check her water level because I already had a report that said water level was less. But then I checked her finding. I opened her cervix and we delivered her. In a similar way, in Hyderabad itself, 40 kilometers from my place, another couple was asked for a cesarean and she ran away from the hospital, and she came evening 5 o'clock. She called somebody in the reception asking that, will Dr. Shilpi deliver me? I have less water level and I want to get delivered with her. Some other hospital is asking for a section. One of my receptionists promised her, and they asked her to come exactly the day before that I'm scheduled to leave. Then we took her. Then the next day morning, she delivered in the hospital. And afternoon, I left. Afternoon, yeah, 8 o'clock in the night, I left to US. So there are certain scenarios that happen. Never judge uh, deliveries, especially normal deliveries, with cord around the neck or less amniotic fluid or big baby. All these are not very important unless and until you have to look as a whole 360-degree care.
Ma'am, we have a follower from California. Her name is Sindhu Pradeep, and asking that, hi Shilpi Garu, if first kid is born with autism, will there be will there is a chance to be that second kid is also born with the same autism? Can you please explain how to take care of it during pregnancy?
See, what I feel is autism cases are on the rise. There are two, three strong reasons why they are on the rise. One is inside the mother, one is outside after delivery circumstances. Inside the mother, if the mother is constantly stressed out, and our ancestors have given us values, what has to be given to pregnant women in the form of Garb Sanskar. If Garb Sanskar is followed, practiced, positive attitudes are daily written, listened, told, understood, and absorbed, nobody will have problems like autism by birth and after birth also, especially when you have to take care of your nutritional needs and some supplements and everything. Always a planned pregnancy, take your prenatal vitamins and then plan pregnancy. Practice positivity, because there is strength and power of positivity that manifests. If you get scared, whatever you are getting scared of might manifest. So you should never get anything into your mind other than positive notes and positive attitude. And after delivery also, environmental influences. Now, environmental influences, autism has increased with nuclear families,